Hello and welcome to episode 28 of Checkpoint Chat. My name's Alessandro Barbosa. I'm joined as always. Well, not always. He's back in the country now.
I leave for 1 week and I get replaced.
That's Matty Figueroa.
So, that's me. So I had to come back and pee on my chair to show that it's mine.
Why, did Glenn pee on it? And he just left his mark here?
Did he sit in this chair?
Hell yeah.
How could you?
Like, do you think I'd get a brand new chair just for him?
Well, now that I've peed on this chair, you'll never give it to anyone else.
What was weird was I put the mic, because you have your mic sitting on a few books because you're real tall.
Oh, yeah.
So I put it on for him. I'm like, oh, this doesn't really work.
Like, Glenn doesn't have a giraffe neck.
No,
so
not at all. Not at all. But he was really good. I was happy that Glenn could join.
Yeah, it was nice to have a different flavor on the show.
Even though we chatted about Destiny for like an hour.
Yeah, it was fun. I listened. I've never played Destiny. I was like, yeah.
It must have been like gibberish.
No, it was
a
like,
little bit.
Yeah, we shot some stuff. Gambit, cool, Destiny, what light level, something. I was like, what is going on?
You're nailing all the terminology, so
I've got it. Yeah. You have to bank your motes.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, did someone just take the word emotes and drop the E because they're lazy?
I feel like that's what they did. They never actually explained what motes are. They're just like these things that drop emotes, when you die. So maybe when you like, if we all drop emotes when you die, it's just going to be the laughing face.
Yeah, it's me. It'd be the laughing face. That's exactly what it would be. Oh, I wish you could choose that. That'd be quite a little.
The laughing face and the eyes to the side emote.
If my phone had stats, those would definitely be like 89% most used.
Third would be the can dancer.
Yeah, the dancing lady. Yeah. Although she's slipped in popularity. I haven't used that for a long time.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of new emoticons coming out. I saw the other day, like what was it? Like a pumpkin or something like that. I don't know. There's weird emotes.
You're on iPhone, right?
Yeah.
You know, you can't search emotes on the phone. You know what I mean?
I've never tried though.
No, I don't know with the new iOS, but it's never been a thing. So on Twitter, you're like, I want to use an emote. There's a little cool pop-up button you can use. Wait, maybe on browser only.
Yeah, I think it's on browser only.
But on WhatsApp browser as well, you can search emotes. Yeah. Okay. So I told you off air a few weeks ago, I was having a weird bug with my phone where if I used the cry laugh emoji or just emojis in general, my phone would lock up for like a minute. Weirdest bug ever. And it's legit because I looked it up and there were one or two other people online who had it, but there's no solve. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just not going to use the iOS keyboard. So I ended up downloading the Google keyboard. Mm-hmm. And the Google keyboard has the ability to search emotes, which changes life because with all these new emotes, it's hard to keep up.
So have you changed keyboards for good now?
Yeah, it's the same thing basically, just with the search function, which is quite cool. So I'm like, I want to look up a pumpkin head. I just search pumpkin and hey, there's a pumpkin, it works. Instead of me having to scroll to like 35 million pages of...
I do like having that ability in Slack. You just put like a colon.
Oh, yeah.
And then you start typing out what you want and it comes up with stuff.
Pops up. Yeah, so it's like that, but better.
Okay. Did you ever use those swipe keyboards?
No.
I tried.
People swear by them, though.
It was garbage.
I'm just shit at keyboards in general.
People are like, you can text with one hand easy. I'm like, are you texting while driving? That's dangerous.
You can text while clicking your mouse.
I mean, sure.
Or you could use WhatsApp desktop, just type on a keyboard.
Yeah, or you could just type with two hands like a normal human being.
Yeah, you could do that. Or you just send a voice note, which...
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why people are so opposed to voice notes.
I'm not opposed to them. I'm not fond of my own voice. So when I send them, I'm like, listen to me.
If I'm driving, a voice note is way safer to do. Yeah.
And it's way easier. You can say a whole lot more. In fact, we should just call each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the good old days.
No, but like I don't want you to interrupt me. I want to rant for like 5 minutes.
Like I'm sending Matty a message that's going to be 5 pages long, and I don't want him to interrupt me. So this is why I'm going to send him a message or a voice note.
The worst thing that happens, because Shani and I voice note a lot when we drive in to and from varsity, and I think we're both guilty of this. But like she'll send me a message and ask me like 4 different things.
Oh my gosh.
So the beginning of my response is just like, yes, also yes, this and that. Like, it's terrible.
It happens though, because then you might reply to those things and then add something else. And then she has to reply. But see, do you guys send each other voice notes? You say, no, you hang up.
No, you stop sending.
No, you stop sending. No, you stop recording. No, you.
I got Jeff to start using voice notes now.
That is a lie.
He sent me one the other day, unprovoked.
You should have it framed. I mean, unprovoked.
Yeah, I was just messaging.
Have you provoked him before?
I have. I've sometimes sent individual voice notes with one word in each voice note just to fuck him off, and he's like, "I'm gonna block you."
Can you block? You can block on WhatsApp.
Yeah. He could fire me as well.
Oh my gosh, that's even worse. Well, grounds for fire. Harassed me.
Yeah, harassed me with voice notes. But the other day, he's like, hey, I'm sending a voice note because I'm driving. I'm like, aha!
So you do see my logic. I want to raise.
Yeah, exactly. I've taught you the ways.
My brilliance. Oh my gosh.
Man. But how was Portugal?
It was great. But I know I sound like a spoiled brat because I was there for like 9 days and I was like, man, it's too
white
short.
Privilege, eh? Sure.
Yeah, hashtag white privilege. But I mean, 9 days, and I was telling people, no, it's going to sound even more hashtag white privilege. The only reason 9 days feels so short is because I was there for 3 weeks in December, which was way longer. But yeah, we planned a whole wedding basically.
You kept sending photos of francesinhas. And,
oh my gosh.
Do you want to explain what a francesinha is?
A francesinha is basically a Portuguese version of a dagwood, where it's like it's so let me break it down. I think at the bottom layer it starts with bread. Then there's a
it's like
steak.
the whole bottom of a bread.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a thick piece of bread on the bottom. Then it's a steak. Then it's a slice of ham, and then it's like sausage, so chorizo, let's say, or whatever. Then I think they put more bread on top. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah,
I think the top is more bread. Then they take cheese and they melt it over, and it's covered in this delicious beer sauce.
And then they put an egg.
And it depends. You don't have to have it with an egg, but
generally
if you want to be a traditional Portuguese, you just put an egg on everything.
I just love that it's encased in cheese. It's
like my gosh, it is
of cheese
the best. And we found that originates from Porto, and on the way to Madeira, we basically had a day or two in Porto, and francesinha comes from Porto, and every place you go to is like, yeah, we have the best francesinha. And then you walk down the road, it's like, no, we have the best francesinha.
We have the original francesinha.
Yeah, we've been around since the 1800s. We have the best francesinha.
We serve francesinhas to the Templars.
Oh yeah, we serve francesinhas to Jesus. Like what? Well,
you thought he just ate bread at the Last Supper?
No,
please.
Broke a francesinha with the disciple. No, but so we actually had a francesinha in December, and we're like, shit. To me, it was like the best. One of they had a spicy chorizo. I'm like, that makes it like the best for me.
Yeah.
We found that place again now, and I had the same thing. I was like, yeah, this is definitely my favorite.
And that sauce, it's like a wine. Oh, it's so good,
man. Yeah,
and they make vegetarian.
Yeah, so Lenska's vegetarian. So we purposely go out looking for places that deal with vegetarian francesinhas, and it's the same idea, but there'll be a version where they just replace the meaty bits with like vegetarian substitutes, or they'll have I think what she had like a version where a lot of vegetarians have aubergine instead of the steak.
Aubergine's good.
So like that'll be the primary thing, and they layer it up with other stuff. I mean, she really likes it.
To be fair, the main thing is that cheese in that sauce. So.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. You actually you're right. The meat is there; it's good, but
it's
just melt cheese and add that sauce to anything. Oh man,
it is so a meal though. I cannot believe that in Portugal they serve it with chips, because when we have it at Princesa here, like I can't finish it.
I finished mine. Oh wait, no, I speak shit. Yeah, I didn't have chips with mine. Oh, so what we did, we had a portion of chips at the table, but that's like for everyone to share. So I have
just
5, and then I'm done. It's filling. It's so good though.
It's delicious. It's a great meal. Portugal's good food.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Portugal, good food, get out.
Yeah.
How was your week without me?
Oh my god, I'm so busy right now.
I'm so busy. You didn't even miss me.
It's so terrifying. I have no time to miss anyone.
Oh my gosh. Shawnee's like sending you voice notes like, do you still love me? Like, I'm working.
It's very close to that. But yeah.
Leave me alone.
It's very busy, and that's why I haven't. Well, I've played games, but I've played routine games, like Destiny.
Routine games.
I can just log on and know what I need to do for the night and log off. And
It's in your schedule,
it's a second
in your
job.
diary.
It's horrible. It's so bad. But this is episode 28 of Checkpoint Chat. We talk about games eventually.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. And not Francesinhas, although I want to. I really want to.
This is a Francesina podcast from now on.
And we've got some games that I didn't get a chance to chat about last week that we can return to, and Matty's been irritated at some games he used to love.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, let's go with that. What's happened to Dead Cells?
Yeah,
this is Dead Cells.
I don't want to talk too much
Part
about
3.
Dead Cells, because I think we've spoken about Dead Cells 4 million times. It's the new Hollow Knight, basically.
Yeah.
Not really. But Hollow Knight's a great game. You guys should play
So
it.
Nicola's going to hate this one as well.
Oh my gosh. I can't. So just a quick story. Our friend Nicola picked up Hollow Knight after much hearing of us saying it's a really great game, and he hates it. And I'm like, well, we can't be friends anymore.
I mean, I understand.
Yeah,
like,
I
when
do.
Someone's
I do
like,
get
I
it.
don't like this game. I'm like, I can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. But thing is, I know there's a bit of not a ceiling, but you had the same thing. You're like, yeah, this game's good.
Yeah.
And after a few hours, you eventually like, this game is just the best.
Yeah,
thing
the game needs to
ever.
work on you for a few hours.
But he's not even at that. The game's good. He's like, no, like I just can't get into this game. So cool, I get it. It's not for everyone.
No, it's definitely not. And I've seen that sentiment online, but it is still a great game. It's
So
not like
good.
we're outliers in that. I think everyone kind of agrees.
We are
it's
the
a great
only
game.
people on the planet who love it. Clearly. So, but Dead Cells, man. So we spoke about when I was here 2 episodes ago how I'd finished normal. I was playing on hard. I was very close to finishing it on hard. Let me tell you, on my trip, I finished it on hard. Finally.
Hot damn.
When I finished it, I expected, like fireworks and much festivity, but I was like,
Your character explodes into confetti or something.
No, I meant in real life. Like,
okay.
celebrations, marching
Your Joy-Con
bands.
explode into
like,
confetti.
wow, you did it. Well done. And it's not. It's like, okay, you can start again now on very hard. I was like,
Oh, shit.
it's like, no, why would anyone want to do that to themselves? So remember, on hard, you get
You said
potion
you get 3
refills.
flasks only.
No. You see, you get your 4 flasks, but you can only fill your potion like every 2nd or 3rd level. Okay. On very hard, you don't get to refill your whole potion. You get 1 potion charge after every boss.
That's hardcore.
It is so hard.
That is
I can't tell you.
hardcore.
I made it to the final boss once.
Wow. Okay, so you actually attempted it. You weren't just like, fuck this
I
noise.
was like, okay, challenge accepted. I made it to the final boss. On this run, I completely screwed up on the last level because I actually had full potion charges. I was playing very carefully, and I took stupid damage like on the last level. Have you ever had it where you jump down a platform and it's habit to smash down because it's just so satisfying. Smash down into sparks because they're there, you can't see them. Who would have thought? Doing silly things. Anyways, I get to the last boss. I've got 1 potion charge. I'm like, I'm not going to finish this, and I died. I was like, you know what?
Rest in peace.
I think I'm done with Dead Cells. I mean, it took me 30 to 35 hours to finish it on hard. I'm like, okay, I've got my value out this game, and I can always keep coming back to it. So I'm putting it to bed for now.
Yeah, just sunsetting it.
Oh my gosh. It was, look, it's a really great game. It was like very hard. It's so difficult. And I know that when you finish it, there's another difficulty. I'm like, no,
Oh, Lord, no.
no, I'm done. I'm done for now. So yeah.
So Dead Cells
Dead
is
Cells.
on the back burner.
Rip Dead Cells, yeah. Maybe I can start playing the Bayonetta 2 or, I don't know, dive back into Hollow Knight and finish that DLC, which I haven't done.
You think Dead Cells is hard? Boy.
Oh my gosh.
God eats a DLC in Hollow Knight is something else, man.
Can eat in my sleep.
Play every single boss one after the other with 1 life.
I don't want to.
That is... Yes.
I need to sprinkle in a game that's not hard, maybe.
Need to play Bayonetta. It's not hard.
Yeah,
it's just fun.
The thing with Bayonetta is you can make it hard if you're trying to, get the perfect ranks.
Not getting those fucking stone
I get the stone
awards.
award every time, and I ain't even mad. So,
Yeah, same.
so
I just
play
love
it.
hearing that like fake Italian
It's like,
accent voice. Oh no!
What is he saying again? I can't remember now.
Oh god, I don't know. That guy is.
Man,
I mean,
funny.
he's constantly swearing. So
Yeah, but I'm very excited to play that because I love Bayonetta 1. I mean,
you need to play them before the new Devil May Cry comes out.
Yes, and that comes out in March. Oh my gosh.
you still got time.
No, I got plenty of time, man.
Still got a decent amount of time. You haven't bought Call of Duty like everyone else. No, neither have I.
Man, I don't know. It's one of those things like I'd love to play it, but I don't know. I'd rather play other stuff.
I keep saying like I would love a way to buy just the Battle Royale mode because that's the only mode I care about. Like competitive Call of Duty is not my thing. Yeah. It hasn't been my thing for years. And zombies I couldn't give a shit about.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel the same. If they separated everything, it would be pretty cool. But part of me, I'd want to play
I know why they don't.
Yeah, no. But a part of me, I'd want to play the multiplayer because Call of Duty multiplayer is great. And you know me, I've played like Counter-Strike and a few competitive games.
And you're pretty good at them.
Yeah, but I'm not competitive in my nature, but there's something about those games I'm like, cool, I enjoy them. Yeah. I know that sounds like, what's that, an oxymoron, I guess? No,
yeah, it is, yeah. But
where like I'm
get what you
genuinely not a competitive person. Like I'll never be like, oh my God, I lost. I hate that guy or whatever. I'm like,
but then the Dota comes out of you.
Yeah, then the Dota comes out. No. But even that, I'll be like, oh, we lost. Oh well, like whatever. So I'll be like, I can't believe we lost. I'm gonna think about this for the next 3 hours. I'm like, no, whatever.
Jeez, you are the polar opposite to Glenn. That dude gets so triggered in Destiny PvP,
and he shouts at 4-year-olds apparently.
Yeah.
Can you please share that story? Because I don't know.
So didn't he explain it?
No, I don't think he did. You guys spoke about
briefly.
Him shouting at a 4-year-old.
Yeah. So essentially, he was just like we're walking around Rage, and.
It was from Rage.
Yeah. So at the Sony booth, they had a bunch of people playing PSVR, and they had screens facing outward of what the people playing VR were seeing, and someone was playing that Astrobot game that's really good apparently, and they were just fucking up all the jumps because it's like a platformer. And we're sitting watching, and Jeff is explaining to me how interesting this game is. And then next thing, Glenn just goes, what the fuck is this person doing? Like, he's just watching. And Jeff just looks at him, and he looks forward. He's like, it's a 4-year-old playing. And I look forward at that point. I'm like, oh, shit, it is. It's like this tiny kid playing. And Glenn is just like, oh, fuck. What have I done? And then Jeff just launches into him. He's like, you elitist gatekeeping asshole.
Hating on 4-year-old kids who aren't good at games.
I really
amazing. I somehow thought that this story spawned from Destiny because you guys were speaking about Destiny. Then it was mentioned like, yeah, you shot at 4-year-olds.
Oh,
so I thought maybe you ended up playing like a random game with the teammate who was just really bad or really loud and annoying. Or
God, there are some people that play Destiny's Gambit mode that don't know what the fuck they're doing. It irritates me. Because I'm just like, you are idiots.
Yeah.
But Glenn, next level this guy, elite gamer. God.
These are people probably running around playing like, I thought when I died I'd drop emotes. What are these weird light things?
It's just some people, oh God, they'll just be like, nah, I'm going to try get to 15. I'm like, but the enemy team's about to block us. Like, fucking bank those things before you lose them.
Like nah, fam, I got this.
So stupid sometimes. I hate it. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Gaming's great.
Yeah. So Dead Cells not happening anymore.
No.
Okay.
Well, for
a while. I mean, you've got lots.
This is how I know. Okay. So remember, I said that every time I climbed into bed, I'd grab my Switch and be like, yeah, I'm going to play some Dead Cells. I climbed into bed this week and I had no desires. I looked at my Switch and was like, no, not tonight.
Should grab Mega Man 11.
Have you played Mega Man 11?
No, I haven't.
Oh, man. I've heard it's doing quite well, though.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good, yeah.
Some good shit.
Pretty good, yeah. What you shouldn't play in bed alone on Switch is Super Mario Party. So I never got to chat about that last week because we were talking about Destiny, but...
Tell me about Super Mario Party.
Have you ever played a Mario Party?
I think I played... I feel like I have played one. I can't remember on what platform. If it was on Wii or maybe a Wii U. I don't know. But I have a very vague memory of playing Mario Party.
So I think if you played one, you kind of understand the structure of core Mario Party. So basically, it's like there's lots of different game modes, but the core game mode is called Mario Party, and it's like in this one you have 5 different boards. It's like a digital board game.
Okay.
Yeah. And the whole objective is to make your way around, collect stars from Toadette, who's chilling around the board with stars.
Definitely played Mario Party.
And you have to pay for the stars in coins, and you can earn coins through certain blocks on the board. And after everyone has a turn, you play mini games, which award people with coins or whatever. It's got this really good loop, and you can choose the length of the game. 10 turns, 15 turns, whatever. But man, that game is bullshit sometimes. Actually, not sometimes. Most of the time, it's bullshit. Like people rag on Mario Party for how random it is, and I've seen people say this one's a bit more strategic. Fuck that. No ways. It is so not more strategic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So each character can roll a normal 1 to 6 die, but then each character also has their own specific character die.
Oh yeah.
And some of them are fine. Like some of them are outright broken. Who is it?
Do they have like modifiers or something?
Yeah. So I think it's like Yoshi. I think it's Yoshi. Yeah. No, it's not. It's a Shy Guy.
Oh, Shy Guy.
Yeah, Shy Guy. So his die has the number 4 on 4 faces, and then 1 on 2 faces. So your chances of rolling a 4 are pretty high.
Yeah.
But that's like fucking broken because you can just keep rolling 4s. And then some ones are like, I think it's Wario. He's got 10, 9, 8.
What the hell? Yeah.
But then the other 3 faces are like lose 3 coins.
Oh,
so
shit.
you won't move and you'll lose coins. So it's high risk.
Yeah.
Like it's really high risk. And the game just fucks you over constantly. Like always. Like you're like, I'm in it to win it. I'm going all in. Oh, I lost 3 coins.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
it sounds a bit like Mario Kart, though. It sort of favors people who are behind to.
Yeah.
Maybe not as hectic. But
yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're in first, you got a blue shell coming for you. Like, definitely.
That's essentially like the boards keep things fair. I think some boards are better than others. So each board has like a theme. And like as you reach Toadette to get a star, she moves around the board. So it's like there's not one person that's always ahead because like someone can be really behind. And then Toadette moves to them, like closer to them. So,
like, wait, where are you going?
Exactly, yeah. But there's like some boards, they're just a bit too big for 4 players, I find. Like you are hardly close enough to interact with one another and stuff like that. And my favorite board is this one that happens in like a casino where Toadette never moves. And you have to get to the top of this like casino to get to her. And every time she sells a star, the price of the star changes.
Okay.
And it led to some like fucking clutch plays. Like someone would buy a star and then it would reduce from 10 coins to 5. And the person was right behind them. So they'd buy 2 stars for the price of it was fucking crazy.
That's awesome.
It was so good. Yeah, so the boards each have like spots to collect coins, to lose coins. And then you get like item blocks. So you can add +3 to a roll or use a golden pipe to get right close to Toadette. The most bullshit block is this ally block. So when you land on it, you get to call in a different character.
Yeah.
And they give you their die for you to use, which is fine. But then they also roll with you. So they get a die that goes from 0 to 2.
Yeah.
But they don't last for 1 turn. They last for the whole game.
Oh, my gosh. So you always have like a plus something.
So there were some instances where players had stacked 3 allies.
Oh, my word.
So they were rolling like 9, 8, 10.
She's like...
Every turn. It should only last a turn. Like, it's bullshit that it lasts the whole game.
So you're telling me if you Wario, you can roll 10 plus a 2 plus a 2 plus a 2. You could effectively
You could
16.
move the entire board. Like,
oh, my gosh.
It's, yeah. But the big draw for me is the minigames. So there's 80 minigames. It's a lot.
Jeez,
like, I had friends over and we played 3 matches and we never repeated a minigame once.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was pretty impressive. And the minigames...
How long does the match last, though?
Well, we were playing 10 turn matches,
yeah.
so that's usually around half an hour.
Oh, okay.
Half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on the board. The mini games are really good. So everyone has to play with a split Joy-Con. You can't play this game in handheld mode.
Yeah.
It can only be tabletop mode, and you can't use a Pro Controller. And I get why. It's because all the mini games use like motion control, or most of them use motion control. But they're all really inventive. Like there's one where you've got like a cube of meat and you've got to use motion controls to flip a pan so you sear each side before anyone else, which is really fun. Then there's one that uses like the HD rumble functionality really well. It has like 3 characters and they each perform like a specific vibration, and then it plays a random one. You got to guess who it is.
Oh, okay.
So that's really cool. And then there's like dumb ones. There's one where everyone has like a water gun and you got to shoot each other off a platform.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's there's one where, because some of them are like team ones, so they'll be like, oh, now you're working as a team or whatever.
Okay.
So there was one where we were working in pairs, and we basically had this thing that was like shaved ice moving from one player to another, and you had to make like a shaving motion with your hand, but you were basically trying to build the highest tower. So everyone has a limited amount of ice, but you're trying to keep this tower as straight as possible while it's cycling between.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool stuff.
That's cool, though.
There's even one mini game that is straight up overcooked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fucking overcooked.
They ripped it off.
Yeah, they really did. Like, we got to there and Shani's like, I've trained for this. I'm ready. And she won.
Been training
but she
my whole
wasn't on my
life for
team. Fuck, it was so sad.
How many people can you play? Is
Up
it
to 4 people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so not 8.
No, not 8. Yeah, but it is
That'd be
leading to Joy-Con selling out all over the world. Because,
oh my gosh, I can imagine.
Oh wait, can you play 8? No, I think it's only 4. Yeah, it's only 4 because the mini games are designed for 4. Yeah. So that's like main Mario Party, but then there's like other game modes. Like you can play any of the mini games at will.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's a different mode where it's got specific mini games that are like rhythm based, which is really fun. So it's almost like it's not like Guitar Hero, but like each mini game is asking you to do a motion in line with a beat, and it just gets faster and faster and faster, which is really cool. Then there's another mode which is like a cooperative. So like each of the 4 players is in like this inflatable raft, and you're trying to get down to the bottom of the ravine as fast as possible, and you use your Joy-Con to like oar the boat. But then there's like balloons across the course, and you have to try hit the balloons, so you play a mini game, and on the mini game you can earn more time.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
This sounds awesome though.
Yeah, it's like I would never, like, I played against the computer the first time I got it, and I'm like, this is kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like, because,
I mean, it's...
But when I had, like, 4 friends over and the bullshittery ensued.
Yeah.
Like, because, fucking Mario Party. Okay, so...
This game's great, but actually...
So the way you win Mario Party is by stars, not by coins. But you need coins to buy stars. Now, that's fine. But at the end of each round, before they announce the winners... they award 2 stars to 2 different players, or sometimes the same player, for bullshit criteria.
Yeah.
And the criteria changes after every match. So you can't even play the match with that in mind. So sometimes it'll be like the person who moved the most blocks, or the person who moved the least blocks, or the person who won the most mini games, or the person who lost the most mini games, or the person that used a specific item this many times, or the person who had the most allies called in. Like, fucking bullshit.
This is the blue shell of Mario Party.
It really is. Like, I got to the end of one with the computer and I was leading by 2 stars and I lost.
Oh my gosh.
Because the person behind me got 2 stars. And then had more coins than me because we were on equal stars.
Like the AI rigged this.
I was just like, are you fucking joking? Like, and after 45 minutes of playing, to be screwed over by that,
like
man,
that. Like, no.
It's some bullshit.
Oh
it really is some bullshit. But it leads to fun, like, instances like where we had friends over and it was just like the person who was losing ended up winning at the end. Like,
and then friendships ended. It was a great time for
really
everyone.
hectic. It's good. It's a really fun party game, and it's really easy to pick up and play because the people I had over, most of them don't really play video games. And aside from them, like, having to hold the Joy-Con sideways and then sometimes vertically for some games, which is a little confusing, it was pretty easy for them to understand, like, okay, I press this button to roll my dice. I move there. I know what the rules are. Because, it's a digital game, so, like, you can't break the rules.
Yeah.
The one thing I do wish I could do is whenever you start a new board, it explains everything again. Or certain things it does, like, it explains. Like, you can skip certain things, but sometimes you can't.
Not.
And it's like, I understand. Like, I know this. Can I just
Bitch, I've played this game.
So, but otherwise, it's a great game.
That's awesome.
It's a great party game.
How do you find the motion controls, though? I mean, I don't know to what level you have to be accurate, but do they work okay?
Yeah, you don't need to be super, like... I mean, they're fun, silly mini games, so it's not... There's some motions that are stupid. Like, there was one mini game where you had to kind of like twist the Joy-Con as if you were pedaling because you were racing tricycles, and that did not work for me at all.
How on earth?
And one where you had to like tilt it forward because your guy was like balancing on a barrel. You had to tilt it forward to go forward and back to go back. And when I was tilting forward, he was going backwards, and I couldn't figure out what was going on.
Joy-Con was the wrong way around.
Yes, yeah, it must have been. But yeah, other than that, it's a great game. Like great party game. Sorry, I got like a hair in my mouth.
I was saving that for later.
Yeah, jeez.
Said you from last night.
Yeah, it's a good time if you're not looking for like the most stimulating thing. But the mini games are super fun. I really like the mini. That searing steak one, man. I just want to play that all day.
Yeah. So with the motion control, do you feel that it's accurate enough that you could flip the steak?
Hell yeah. I was like, man, I need to see this left side.
Whoa.
It's so good.
And you got hungry.
I love the mini games. Like, I really think, and they make really good use of the Switch's hardware. They're like, hey, remember HD Rumble? That existed.
Oh, yeah.
And like, hey, remember you can hold this thing vertically? They make really good use of the Switch's features without being like obnoxious about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and there's 80 of them. Like, every time you think you've come across a really good one, another one comes up, you're like, fuck, that's clever. Like,
and you
really,
need
really
to master all of them.
And if you ever get it, we need to try. There's a mode where you can link up switches, and it becomes like a board that goes between two different switches.
I remember when they showed that at the Direct. It looked really interesting, but the only
you need two switches.
The only downside of that is that when you played with your friends, it was obviously on the TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool because everyone can see you on the TV. But I always think that playing a party game on like a tiny screen, it works, but it's not ideal.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
I mean, so with more switches, obviously you can't keep it on the TV, but I'd be interested to see how it works,
Because it's like its own separate mini games that work like that. But like, I never got to test it because I didn't know anyone else. And as far as I know, you need it can't just be one person with a copy of the game. Like, both switches need a copy of the game, which is like an even higher ceiling.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, maybe it would have been nice if maybe that specific mode was like free.
Yeah.
And only one person needed the game.
Nintendo were good with that with the original DS, for example. Is like one person would have a Mario Kart cartridge, and you could beam or at least a portion of the game to three other people. You could
ad hoc it,
Yeah, and they play. It was only 3 levels, whatever, but you could all play Mario Kart together with one copy.
See, they should have done that.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that was a really great idea. I don't know why the Switch doesn't have anything like that, unless maybe it's just, I don't know, technically too difficult to pull off. I don't know.
There's a lot of shit about the Switch right now that I'm like, man, I love this console, but Nintendo is really trying hard for me not to like this console. Like, their online stuff is...
It's not great. Have you played any of the online service?
I played a bit of the classic games, but I couldn't really give a shit about most of them.
You should play Super Mario 3.
Yeah, I think Super Mario World's on there as well.
No, World's not.
Oh no, that's a SNES game.
When that comes, I'll definitely subscribe because that's one Mario game I actually haven't played.
I should play 3 because that's Jeff's baby, so I need to play on.
Jeff's the father?
Yes, he gave birth to Raccoon Mario.
What?
What's a Tanuki Mario? I don't know.
It's a Tanuki. Man, Super Mario 3 is really good.
I've never played Super Mario 3. I just want to play it so that I can be like, Jeff, it's garbage.
Do you think Crash Bandicoot is bad? Well, let me tell you something about your favorite platform.
About this. Crash really Bandicoot blows Mario 3.
You can't say that with a straight face. We all know.
I love Mario. I love Crash Bandicoot, but I'm not that crazy.
Yeah. And Jeff will stab you. We all know this.
I've just been playing more Destiny. So next week I'll be able to chat about Gwent. Because I'm busy playing Gwent.
John Michael's in his car listening right now. He's like,
I'm playing that single player. I'm only starting it today or sometime today. But I'm very, very excited to start that because the single player stuff appeals to me.
I knew there was a whole campaign mode attached to it, but when they announced the release date and I watched the trailer, I was like, this is literally a Witcher game with quests and dialogue options and everything, but a card game. Like, that actually seems really, really, really
It is
cool.
interesting, though, because I played a bit of the single player like 3 years ago at E3.
Yeah.
And back then it was still a Geralt story, and now this is not a
completely
Geralt
different.
Story.
Yeah,
it's like
I wonder what made them like veer off that. Maybe like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when I did play it, it was very early. It's substantially changed since then. So
But I'm pretty sure he will be featured somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I think he'll be around there. Like,
we'll see him and I don't know, like maybe Triss and Siri, a whole lot of familiar faces. Maybe not. I don't know.
Speaking of their cast, Siri and Yennefer in the Netflix series, 2 actresses I don't know, but like when I saw photos of them, I'm like, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
they would be good.
They work. Yeah. When is that series coming out?
They haven't said. All we know is Henry Cavill is Geralt. Which
oh my gosh!
I'm still a bit like, but he'd probably do a good job.
Yeah, when that news broke, it was funny to see everyone's reactions. Some people like, yeah, I can see. Some people like, what? Like,
I was also like, that's not who I would have gone with. Like, Mads Mikkelsen, man, he just looks like fucking Geralt. So.
Yeah, but I think he can make it work.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good actor, so he might. I don't know. I feel like he'd need to like lose some of the muscle because he's just too big for Geralt. Yeah. Like Geralt is muscular, but he's like a lean muscular. Yeah,
you know? It's very agile.
It's very agile.
Especially with that sweet feline cat armor I had.
I want to see Henry Cavill with the fucking ponytail though. Like, I'm trying to picture this and like I just can't.
You could rock it. Yeah, you're right. I don't actually know what he would look like with long hair and a ponytail.
I mean, they could reinterpret the character entirely because they're not basing it on the. Yeah, I mean, you could do that in the game. So you could give Geralt that fucking hipster haircut where you shave the sides of his head.
Oh no,
his ponytail. Yeah, that was
like,
the best.
Is he wearing a raccoon on his head? What's going on here? Yeah, I can't wait for that though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Very, very excited.
The Witcher. So, should we move on to gaming releases? Or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we have nothing else to chat about, so it might be a bit of a
we can stretch this out for 15. We always say that, but it's never a short episode. We'll find something to fill.
That's true. That's
time.
True.
You know. Let's swing on over to them gaming questions. In the meantime, I can talk about our non-sponsor, Franchisinger.
Oh man, imagine we got sponsored by Franchisinger.
It's literally a company that delivers Franchisinger to your doorstep.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Although, here's a weird thing. You know, at the airports, you can buy, those duty-free stores. It's like, it's a trap for people like, oh my God, I forgot to buy gifts for my loved ones. Let me buy some shit from here. They have Pastéis de Nata in a box.
What?
And
Seriously?
I'm like, how would that taste if it's not freshly baked?
Oh no! I mean, you might as well just throw it in the trash.
Yeah, it's been sealed away. I'm like, okay, those must taste not nearly as nice.
Might as well just throw it in the trash.
Yeah. Don't do it. Yes. Tell us about all the gaming releases.
Yeah. So these are game releases from today. October 13th to October 19th, and we're in the fucking busy season of games right now. So, okay, so just in terms of what came out last week, because we'd never really touched on game release last week. Big ones: Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Luigi's Mansion on 3DS.
Oh.
The World Ends With You Final Remix on Switch.
Oh, that came out last week.
Yeah. Child of Light on Switch.
Is that out on Switch now?
Yep.
That is a game I would 100% replay on Switch.
Swervy's new game called The Missing, which is apparently really good. Yeah, that's about it.
What would you pick to play out of that list?
That's out now.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion, man. I really want to play that game.
Is that the first one?
Yes, it's first one remade on 3DS.
I've never played a Luigi's Mansion, so...
And they're making Luigi's Mansion 3 for Switch.
Oh, my. Yeah. Got to play the first 2 because the story's important.
Yeah. I got to know what's
happening.
Got to catch them ghosts.
And I need to know the back story for Luigi's inevitable
In this one,
death,
you've got co-op, but you don't play as Mario. You play as a separate Luigi called Gooligi.
Gooligi, oh my gosh.
Which is the dumbest name.
Who paid that person to
Gooligi. They're like, you've got 5 minutes to come up with a Luigi.
Gooligi.
Gooligi. Oh my God.
It sounds better if you said it with a fake Italian accent.
Gooligi.
You play as Luigi and Gooligi.
It's like it's almost like you're saying hi to someone.
Hello,
Gooligi.
How you doing, Gooligi? Oh my God.
Okay, so coming out on October 16th is Lego DC Supervillains. Another Lego game. Apparently this one you get to make your own DC villain.
Oh boy.
I'm going to make the Joker. Totally original.
What? Isn't he in the game?
No, fuck off. No.
Isn't he in? No, but if it's a DC game, surely...
No, he's not there, no.
You're lying. No. So you're going to make the Joker 2?
Yeah. Yeah. The Joker 2. Lego games are Lego games. They're hardly changed over the years. So you're either in for that or you're out, I guess.
You're going to make Joker _360.
Hell, oh yeah, fuck
yeah.
Star Joker 360.
Star Joker _360, no scope, _XXX.
Starlink Battle for Atlantis is coming out. That's that Toys to Life thing from Ubisoft.
That's cool.
I really enjoyed it at E3.
You played it, yeah.
Yeah, it had like an air of Destiny to it. So like you have your ship and you can take off individual weapons on the ships, and each weapon has like a type of damage, like fire or ice or whatever. And some enemies will be, strong or weak to certain types. So it encourages you to keep swapping them out.
Yeah, that's
also
cool.
Encourages parents to buy a lot of toys for their kids.
Oh my gosh! Now Glenn messaged me before the show with a question. He's like, "Can he equip hand cannons on his ship?" Yes or no?
I mean, we all know Glenn loves hand cannons.
Hand cannons are his baby. So 4-year-olds, he hates hand cannons. On the other hand, he loves.
So that's coming out. I want to get the Star Fox.
Oh, you and everyone else.
Yeah, that's all I really want from it.
People are like, what is this game? It's whatever. It'll fly under. Whoa, Star Fox is in here. Interesting. Take my money.
Miyamoto.
Oh man. #money. Money maker.
The Hunter Call of the Wild 2019. Is that one of the hunting games, I think?
Maybe.
Like where you have like X-ray vision to see a deer's heart.
Call of the Wild.
Call of the Wild 2019.
Man.
The Wild is calling in 2019.
That game is lit.
Yeah, it's lit.
You know what's a better game? Breath of the Wild. I'll tell you that.
2019.
2018. Best game. Wait, 2017? 2018.
This is actually just a hunting simulator in Hyrule.
Oh, man.
Like that crossbow minigame that came with Twilight Princess.
There was a crossbow minigame?
For Wii, I think, when Twilight Princess came out.
I had Twilight Princess. I played it for like an hour and I just never played it.
I think Twilight Princess is fine. Of all the Zelda games I've played, it's my least favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just hate the Wii U.
I just hate the really realistic look. I'm like, ew.
Yeah, it was.
Link looks bad.
Link looks too lifelike.
Yeah. Although his wolf form, pretty cool.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah. Turning into a papa every now and then. Warriors Orochi 4, October 16th.
What? Warriors and Mario?
No, not Wario. Warriors.
Oh, Warriors. That's just the Benoni coming out.
I think it's Warriors.
Warriors.
I think it's one of those games where you just fight like 1 billion enemies at once.
1 billion?
Yeah, 1 billion. Lots of rendering tech going on there.
Gosh.
I'm actually have no idea. It could be a fucking fighting game for all I know.
We fight like one person.
Yeah.
Someone who listens to the podcast is going to message us next week like, I bought this game thinking I was going to fight 1 billion people. You lied.
And it's just a one-on-one fighter.
Oh, you lied.
And someone else who actually knows what the game is just face palming that.
They've just unsubscribed
now. Original Valkyria Chronicles coming to Switch on October 16th. Very cool. The first Valkyria Chronicles is really good.
What is the first platform it came out on?
PS3. And then 2 and 3 came out on DS, I think, or 3DS.
Oh, okay.
And then 4 came out now on PS4 and Switch. And Xbox, maybe? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. It's really interesting, like, seeing, like, Valkyria Chronicles and Yakuza, both published by Sega, both really well-received critical games. Both not on Xbox. But back in the 360 days, or just before the 360 days, there was a very strong rumor, and it nearly happened. It fell through right at the end of Microsoft buying Sega.
Really? Wow.
Who knows? Maybe we wouldn't have got these
alternate reality.
Very interesting.
That's cool.
Heavy Fire Red Shadow.
Yeah.
That just sounds like...
There's that random word generated game.
Open Dictionary, that one. Open
exactly.
Thesaurus, that one.
That one, yeah. They're just stitching the words together here, man.
Heavy Fire. Is that when the fire gets fat?
When it gets
eaten too much oxygen.
It's when the roof's on fire and it collapses. It's heavy fire.
Yeah. Red Shadow, that's your dead body.
Whoa, geez, things got dark really quickly here.
No, they got fiery.
Shadow. Oh, heavy fiery.
October 16th also has For Honor Marching Fire DLC. So it's a new season.
Are people still playing For Honor?
I mean, whenever I hear someone talking about it, people are super positive on it. I think they've really turned it around, like Ubisoft does
Yeah, they're really good like that.
They're really good at launching multiplayer games that aren't captivating at first and then turning them around. Imagine they get it good from the get-go.
Oh, then, I don't know. Then it's not Ubisoft, It'll be good and then people forget about it. Whereas now it's like, hey, man, did you play for it? No, I heard it was okay. Yeah, but have you played it today? It's really good. Have you played Rainbow Six Siege? Yeah, I played it at launch. It was okay.
I see more and more people playing that game every day.
I really want to play it.
It's really good.
I have it on PS4.
It's really
and I haven't played it.
Wait, I think I have it on PS4 as well. You should play.
Did you have it on PS4? Because Jeff, I think Jeff reviewed it or something, and then he gave me his copy, and I just never played it.
I got it from a friend who... So, I have friends who play games.
Whoa!
But they are a bit... some of them are a bit I'm not going to say gaming illiterate because that's really mean and a terrible way to describe things.
You've been hanging out with Glenn too much.
But they don't follow gaming news. They're like the average gaming consumer. They don't follow news or whatever, so they make impulse purchases. So the one friend bought Rainbow Six, didn't realize that there's no single player. It's mostly online. He's just like, fuck this, and he just gave me the game. So I was like, okay, I'll take it.
You're like, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we should play it. So if you got it, we should play some of that sweet PS4.
I'm keen. NBA 2K Playgrounds 2, which is confusing. Did Playgrounds 1 just come out?
No, NBA 2K19 I think just came out.
I thought maybe Playgrounds came out last year, but I feel like
maybe
we just gotta. This is like NBA Street. Remember FIFA Street?
FIFA Street.
Fuck, I love FIFA Street.
I never played FIFA Street.
FIFA Street is like the Eddie Goro to normal FIFA.
Oh man!
You just press buttons and fancy shit happens.
That is the best.
Yeah. It really is that.
Oh man, they should make a new FIFA Street.
I think they got to 3.
My interest in FIFA has climbed by 3,425% in the last month alone.
Very specific.
Since I started playing it at the office.
Okay,
it's a lot of fun.
We should play it because Glenn beat me senseless in that game. It was like 5-1.
I'm shit at FIFA, but I still somehow managed to win games. It's great.
It's a good game. I enjoy it. Yeah. I enjoyed it with friends.
Yeah. It works in my favor. So I was playing John Michael yesterday after work, and inexplicably I got given a penalty.
Inexplicably?
Legit. It's like, why was there a penalty? Our two guys ran into each other. Okay. I got given a penalty.
That's how football works.
And I scored. So I was like, cool, whatever. Then late in the game, something happened. I think I tackled this guy really badly, but he still went on to score. But just before he scored, the ref was like, "No, it was a foul." From a minute ago,
he pulled it back.
Yeah, we're like, "What?" We saw the ball going, but as it went in, just before it went in, the ref blew. It's like, "No, this was a foul."
That's fucking crazy.
And then I destroyed his guy. I'm surprised he didn't get a red card. I'm surprised he didn't score that goal, but so I won.
So really, what you're saying is you like it when FIFA is more like Mario Party.
I paid the ref. Yeah, I paid the ref beforehand. Though.
You gave him some stars.
Gave him some motes.
Oh my god. Siberia 3 is coming out on Nintendo Switch on October 18th. That's like a...
Siberia?
It's like a Wasteland or Fallout, I think.
Okay.
Maybe I'm completely off base. I don't know.
Somewhere, someone's listening going, these guys don't know what they're talking about.
Here's a name for you.
Oh, yes.
Heliophobia. Is this the fear of helicopters?
Yeah, heliophobia.
Heliophobia. You see propellers and you're like, ah!
You call into a boy like, no, not again.
Not again. Not again.
What's going on?
It's Vietnam all over.
Oh, no. PTSD instant, man.
Heliophobia. This game would be cool if it's like Moonlander, where you have a helicopter and you got to land it really precisely.
Is that a game?
Like the old DOS game. Where you've got
that rings a bell.
Yeah, and you got to press thrusters and you only have so much fuel and you've got to get down slowly enough, otherwise you crash. I always crash. Does bad at the game.
Okay, I don't know. This must relate to the game. Heliophobia is the fear of the sun, sunlight, or any bright light.
What?
So basically, everything vampires fear. All vampires are heliophobic.
Okay, that's so not what I thought it would be.
This is an educational podcast. You learn something new every week.
Heliophobia.
I want to look up the game.
So you're afraid of the sun. So maybe it's like a horror game.
A
horror game where light is your enemy. Open curtains. You're like,
ah! PTSD. Roll on the floor. No. Heliophobia is a dark first...
Dark, really? Sure.
Heliophobia is a dark, I don't know if they mean figuratively or literally, a dark first-person horror/mystery presented with a non-linear narrative. While the game follows a distinct story, the order of levels, events, and numerous environmental factors are different for each player. Ultimately, everyone will be able to uncover and interpret the overarching story. Overarching story, and the sinister world surrounding it in their own way.
I still don't. I hate
this tells me nothing about the game.
Tell me what the game is. Like you.
I can tell you it's developed by Glass Knuckle Games.
Oh, that's a pretty good name for a studio.
Dev studios have the best names.
Glass Knuckle Games. Gosh. That's pretty good.
Glass Knuckle Games.
So yeah, Heliophobia, not about helicopters.
Who would have thought?
Out on Steam Early Access on October 18th is AI War 2.
It was the first one.
That's the sequel to Terminator 3.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Skynet is coming.
Resonance of Fate is getting re-released on PC on October 18th.
Oh boy.
This was this like RPG, but with the most fucking complicated combat system.
Oh, yeah?
It was like taking a math exam.
Jeez.
It's ridiculous.
I would fail that game.
It's but it's being remastered and people love that game, so cool. The Room is coming to Switch. Did you ever play The Room on mobile phone?
No.
The Room was like these like puzzle boxes that you can buy.
Yeah.
Just like that, but in digital form. Like you'd have like a cube and you've got to slide certain things.
Okay.
It's very clever.
That's cool. So it's coming to Switch now.
Yeah, I'm keen to play that. Sinner, Sacrifice for Redemption.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Get your Bibles.
Yeah, get your Bibles. Play that with your plastic rosary around your hand.
The catchphrase of that. grab your Bibles.
Oh my god. Fuck, I'm just thinking of a racing game now where you throw blue Bibles at everyone.
What? Why?
Not blue shells. Blue Bibles.
Yeah. Oh, you've got too much Mario Party in the brain.
Jesus descends on you and picks up your cart for a few seconds.
Then
for three seconds.
3 seconds.
Like 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Motor Racer 4, I guess that's bikes. Vroom, vroom.
Well, we thought heliophobia was
helicopters.
So when you say motor racer, maybe it's like a Miyamoto simulator where he drives in a car.
I'd play that shit. I'd play that shit. Return of the Obra Dinn now.
Obra Dinn.
Does Lucas Pope ring a bell?
No.
So did you ever play Papers, Please?
Oh, yes. No, I've never played it.
Papers,
never
Please.
played it.
Oh, you never played Papers, Please? Oh, man.
I have it on Steam.
I think it's on Switch now as well.
But I've got a copy of it on Steam. I should play it.
It's fucking good. Papers, Please is so good.
I'll check it out.
So Return of the Obra Dinn is his follow-up. It's not a sequel. It's just a new game. It's taken like 4 years. It's like this monochrome because it's got this weird visual aesthetic. You are an investigator in the 1800s who's trying to investigate why this ship called the Obra Dinn appeared 5 years after it disappeared.
I've watched a trailer for this, I feel.
The Dutch East India Company wants you to investigate what happened for insurance purposes.
Oh, man.
But you have a pocket watch that allows you to go back in time and see like events from the perspective of the people who've died.
Awfully convenient.
Awfully convenient, yes. But it's got this really, really good visual aesthetic and it's like a murder mystery thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I've watched a trailer for this. I don't know where, but it rings a bell.
And Lucas Pope, he knows how to write good stories, man.
That's cool.
So
Papers, Please. I must check that out.
October 19th, Dark Souls Remastered Switch.
Oh, that was delayed.
It was.
I was like, that's been out forever, man. What are you talking about?
No, it's coming to Switch on October 19th.
Praise the sun.
Get your Bloodtown ready.
Oh, no.
Also on October 19th, you can pick up the Dark Souls trilogy, which is all 3 games on PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, boy.
Also, October 19th, World War 3 on Steam Early Access.
What?
Yeah. Don't worry. Before we all engage in World War, we need to test it in beta first.
Yeah. Make sure it works.
Yeah. Soul Calibur 6 out on October 19th.
Is that out this week?
Yeah.
John Michael's in his car listening right now, frothing at the mouth.
Oh, is he a big Soul Calibur fan?
He loves Soul Calibur, yeah.
Who's his favorite character? Ivy? She wears like no clothes. It's fucking
no,
crazy.
It's not Ivy. I think it's Sophia.
Have you seen
Sophia?
Have you seen Ivy?
Yeah.
She holds this like whip and she's just got things across her nipples. That's it.
That is Ivy, like across every Soul Calibur game.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I think it's so.
I'm not a fan of. I did enjoy. I played.
Whoa! You just lost us a subscriber there. He's lying, John Michael. He loves Soul Calibur.
I mean, I don't like fighting games, so like even Soul Calibur. But I played the one. I think it was 4, where they had If you got it on PlayStation, you got Darth Vader.
And the other one was Yoda, yeah.
Yeah. And I remember playing it on PS3, and I might be confusing games. It doesn't matter.
No, I think you're right.
There's a point where when you're fighting with Darth Vader, one of the character quips, "Are any of those buttons on your chest to call for help?" And I fucking
like,
myself.
I'm done.
I was like, oh, I'm finished.
I'm done.
I'm finished. If I was Darth Vader, I'd just turn around and walk away. I wouldn't even fight. I'd just be like, I'm done.
Like, no, ain't nobody got time for this cameo in the game.
Good times. Also on October 19th, Legend of Evil.
No. Grab your Bible.
Of Evil. Cool. Yeah, grab your Bible again.
Yeah.
Football Manager 2019, the beta is out on October 19th if you pre-ordered.
Oh my.
Cool.
Football Manager.
Do you want a quick preview of next week?
Yeah.
Fallout 76 beta.
Okay.
Gwent, the Witcher card game.
Oh, is that out next week?
Next week.
Jeez,
oh, fuck. Spider-Man DLC 1. Fuck, I forgot about that. Shit, yes. More Spider-Man.
Well, guess I'm not taking your copy of Spider-Man.
Fuck yeah. Nickelodeon kart races. Okay, I should stop because I'm basically like finishing next week's. Yeah, that's it. Should we go to news?
Yeah, let's do it.
There is only one news story this week.
Game releases. What is the news story this week?
PSN.
Oh,
It's getting name changes.
Oh my gosh.
Sony has confirmed.
This is the day you have been waiting for.
Hallelujah.
This is the day you've been waiting for ever since you realized that you're
12 years.
12
long years.
My favorite part of the story is that people are going to change their names to like even stupider things. So what is your new name going to be? Actually, wait. No ways.
Fuck, I'll be so mad if I put that name in. It's like, this is taken.
I am going to make a point to make my name Caption.
Yes, fuck yeah. Well, I've just given everyone the chance to not do this. I've fucked up.
Oh my gosh, rookie mistake.
Yeah,
that's not the name you're going to
I can edit this out. I can just bleep it out.
But like, when are you going to make your name? Beep. Aha, that's funny. I'm going to make my name Beep too. Oh my gosh, Caption Bobo. So you do know that people like Jeff are just like, yeah.
I know, they're going to fuck me over with that. Yeah.
Wobbly Onion can go to bed. It's fine. I'm going to be the new Caption Bobo.
I'll be so mad. Are you going to change your name?
Hell no. Hairy Knees for life.
Hairy Knees is a good name.
That's so good. I'll never change it.
But mine, Starkiller 360.
It's time to put it to bed, man.
Yeah, it's time for Starkiller 360 to be put in the grave.
In the grave, oh my God.
So.
But now, how will we make fun of you?
You won't, thank God. So basically what's happening is that early next year, you'll be able to change your PSN name. First time it's free. Second time you have to pay, just like Xbox has been doing it for years. So I really want to know how Sony entrenched PSN names into their system, because it's still so entrenched that some games will not work.
Really?
Like, PS3 games will not work with this change.
Wow.
Some PS4 games won't. They say most will, but some won't. And they say if you encounter problems, you can just revert back to your old one. I'm like, no, I will not play that game.
I'm just not going to play any games.
I will just not play that game if that's a problem.
It's like, hey, here's a review copy of Black Ops 4. Enjoy. You're like, but it still shows me as a Star Killer.
Yeah, it's like, you have to change your PSN name back. Well, guess it's 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
Can't play this.
Worst game ever.
So yeah, that's coming in early 2019. Thank the maker.
Only in 2019. So we've got like 3 months still.
Yeah,
minimum
to make fun of me. Yeah,
oh, man.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy.
When I'm on my deathbed, you're like, Matty, don't go. I'm like, I'll never forget Starkiller 360.
If you're on life support, I just flip the switch right there.
Like, no, be gone.
Goodbye.
This is so mean.
Other news.
What news? Actually, I don't know what other news was.
Hitman is getting a competitive mode, which sounds fucking cool. So Hitman 2 is out next month. And there's a competitive feature where you're not hunting each other. Like, like Assassin's Creed multiplayer? That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. So it's not like that. Essentially, you and another player have the same map and slightly different objectives. And it's a race to see who can finish their assassinations first.
But will you be on the same... Could you kill each other if you wanted to?
As far as I understand, no. Yeah. It's like a ghost mode.
What on earth are your dogs singing about?
They're singing their song of their people. I don't know if anyone can hear.
That is I'm pretty sure you can. That is a different pitch of how I've never heard before.
Yeah, there's one dog. There's one that the howl is just like, what are you doing? Are you dying? Are you choking right now?
I got you.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, this is...
Please hold. As they do, my favorite thing on podcasts is if you, like on the Kind of Funny podcast, if you hear a siren on their side, they're like, no, just relax. The siren's on our side, not on yours. Yeah. So if you're listening, driving, no, the dog's on our side, not on yours.
If you're in your car, there is not a dog van just behind you.
No, it is. Yes, see, that is.
Wow, now they're coming closer. They're just like, we're going to fuck these people off as much as we can.
This is Paw Patrol, man.
Yeah, this is Paw Patrol.
They're coming to bust me, man.
Okay. What else?
Whoa, that is amazing.
Yeah,
what else?
Just stopped.
Like, okay, next section, let's go.
A new Diablo might have accidentally been teased.
Okay, explain that to me, because I saw that a kind of Nibble tweet, a screenshot. Is it relating to that, I wonder?
Yeah, so it's like this merch that appeared on the Blizzard store ahead of BlizzCon that references Reign of Terror or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that means new expansion or brand new game entirely. Blizzard also has been talking about crossplay for Diablo 3, which, fuck yeah.
If that happens, that'd be amazing.
Oh, yeah, this is big. Stardew Valley. Coming to iOS.
What? That's awesome.
On 24th of October for $7.
$7.
And if you've been playing the game on PC, you can transfer your save to iOS and continue your farm.
That's cool. Can you swap it? If you could sync between the two, that'd be great. So,
or you can I don't know if you can transfer from phone to PC.
But how cool that be? You play, cool. Like, I'm on my PC watering my crops. I got to go to work. I'm at work. I'm going to pick my crops now.
Yep.
Go back home. I'm going to sell my... Oh, man, that'll be cool.
I've been trying to get Shani to play Stardew Valley since I got it on Switch. But since I keep the Switch here, you know. So, like, I showed her the trailer for this, and she's like, that looks like my type of game. And I'm like, it's even better because it doesn't have dumbass in-app purchases which prevent you from playing. So you can just play.
So Shani also played those sort of farming games.
She loves them, yeah. Fucking loves them.
Lenska's the same. And she's like, why should I play Stardew Valley when I've got this game in my phone? Where
Stardew Valley's better.
Where I've progressed like so far. I'm like, no. You should just play Stardew Valley. She's like, wow. I'm like, I don't know. It's just better, okay? It's not a mobile game.
You get to choose your pet.
Yeah, which you can't do anything with. But that's
should just be a dog, actually, because fuck cats.
No, cat. How dare you, sir?
Get out of here. Get out of my house.
I don't want to walk past your dogs. They'll eat me.
But that's coming to iOS on the 24th of October.
That's cool.
And then Android later on.
Fun fact, Stardew Valley made by one dude. Which many of you won't know.
Fuck, that chapter in Blood, Sweat and Pixels was
so
insane.
He made the game all by himself. And I mean, I'm sure he's got some support now.
Him and his, was it his girlfriend or wife?
I think his girlfriend.
They were big fans of Harvest Moon.
Yeah, and he was like, well, I'm just going to make my own Harvest Moon and better. And look at him now, releasing Stardew Valley on
It sounded like a bit of a destructive process, though.
Oh my gosh,
he was obsessed with it at a point, And like, he wasn't earning money, and his partner was earning all the money. Yeah, but it worked out. I think my favorite part of that story is like, because it was like an overnight success, and he earned so much money from it, but he still drives the same car.
Yeah, and I think like, to my understanding, he had somebody help him do the multiplayer.
Yes, and he's got a studio helping with the mobile port.
But I don't, maybe for the mobile port, but I don't think moving to Switch, he like went out and like formed a studio, like a full-scale office.
As far as I know, not.
He's like, no, it's my baby, man.
Yeah.
Like, and, sorry, just on this dude, if I remember that chapter, it speaks about how he didn't know, he had some programming knowledge or something, but...
He made his own engine, if I'm not mistaken.
Basically, everything he did, though, was self-taught. Like, he did the music, he did the arts, all of that shit from scratch.
And he didn't use, as far as I remember, he didn't use something like Game Maker.
Yes, that's insane.
It's, I mean, he must be very intelligent, like, and very dedicated, to be fairly honest.
Yeah, I think dedication's definitely a thing for you. Anyways.
EA is teasing a Command & Conquer remaster for PC.
Oh, man, Command & Conquer.
I'd be fucking down there. You know which Command & Conquer they should remaster the most, though? Command & Conquer Renegade. The not strategy first-person shooter.
Oh, well, what is it called?
Yeah. Renegade.
Was that the first-person shooter that they just...
So
Wait,
good.
they did make that game?
Yeah, they made that game.
So I'm thinking of StarCraft.
It's not a fever dream. No.
No, because StarCraft had a first-person shooter thing planned that just never materialized.
Renegade was so dope because I remember the multiplayer mode. It was like if you started on what's it, GDR or something? GDR
Global something. I
think it was GDR. You started on their side and you just walked as if you're like a trooper being controlled by an overlord, and you got to like a tower of Nod. And you had to go inside and hack it to disable it so it didn't like zap you from fucking 10 miles away.
Jeez,
fuck, what a game. And it had a good campaign.
Cool. That's cool.
It was good. But yeah, I'd be down
I'd be keen for more.
Command and Conquer.
News. Command and Conquer, man.
Forza Horizon 4 is the highest rated Xbox game this generation, unsurprising, and has had 2 million plays in 1 week. Also unsurprising because that game is fucking awesome.
Oh man,
that's
you've been playing it?
Check it out.
Oh man. Oh, is it a first person thingamajig? Yeah. That's cool.
I played a bit of Forza Horizon 4. Really good. Fucking
looks great.
Unbelievably beautiful. Like, oh my god.
Forza. Wait, do you have an Xbox One X or the Xbox One S?
No, I have the X.
You've got the X. Yeah. Okay, so you're playing it on beautiful mode.
Fucking native 4K, man. Native 4K. It's beautiful. Them puddles are beautiful.
Overwatch Lego. Take my money.
Lego. No. I must say, I was expecting a bigger set for the first one.
No, see, I was expecting stuff along this size, like little mini size collectibles.
I think it's going to be a bit bigger than that.
Yeah, no, that looks a bit bigger.
Yeah, so this is an orange bastion that is 180 blocks, which isn't that many.
But still.
And it's pretty cool. I quite like it. And it's only $25.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty reasonable.
I do like that you get his bird. What's his bird's name? Giradu.
It's
Didgeridoo. Giradu.
Something.
It's in the article. I'm too lazy to click onto it.
No, please look it up. Now I need to know.
But the one thing that I'm disappointed about, although it's entirely unsurprising, is that you can't transform Bastion.
Oh.
It's what? Ganymede.
Yeah, it is. It's a Ganymede.
Yeah. How do you say that? Ganymede. Gangrene.
Whoa. At least I wasn't wrong. I knew it was something like that. I just don't know how to pronounce it now.
The Lego set's only available from Blizzard's merch store, which makes it a bit problematic to get here.
No, but I have a feeling that we will see that in store surely.
Yeah.
I mean that orange set is exclusive to BlizzCon.
I'm very stoked to see what other ones they reveal at BlizzCon. Like I just want to build like a fucking diva. Or a hamster.
A Hammond.
Yeah.
Sorry, a wrecking ball. Don't call him Hammond.
Yeah. Be cool. This Bastion can shoot Lego blocks though. It's
really?
It works, yeah.
No.
Which is crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Star Citizen got this really crazy cool trailer for their single player mode, which was basically like, look how many actors we've paid to be in our game.
Wait, is Star Citizen the money
that's
laundering?
Still not out. Money laundering scam,
yeah, that one.
Definitely.
So
also, totally a joke. Don't sue us, but I still think your game is shit. So.
Oh, please don't sue us.
Yeah. But this trailer had like Gary Oldman, Mark Hamill, Henry Cavill.
What? How they fought?
Gillian Anderson, Mark Strong.
Wow. How much money are they paying these people?
And like most of the game was just them talking. Like I think there was like 2 seconds of gameplay at the end.
That's insane.
I did see a comment online yesterday where someone was like commenting on Black Ops 4 and they're like, another year, another shooter, how boring. Good thing Star Citizen is out soon. I'm like, ooh.
And you laugh, you're like, yeah.
My dude, I've got news for you.
Man. Look at that.
Guys earned the Guinness World Record for an astonishing number of. I need to know how many.
Do you know how many it
trophies.
was? It was. The exact number was like 1650 or something. What? It was close to 1,700.
Let's see.
It's one.
Having close to 1,700 games completed.
This guy is platinum, nearly 1,700 games.
That is
wait, he has platinum 1,700 games.
Oh, and he's earned another 28 since the photo was taken for the Guinness World Records.
How?
I have 3.
I have 2.
I have Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, and Horizon.
Only 1,697 to go.
Wait, which 2 do you have? Final Fantasy and?
God of War.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that.
God of War.
You can do Horizon. Horizon's an easy one as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how far I have to go when I finish the game. Soon. That game's so good.
Not TM.
So good. Oh my gosh.
What else?
Is that gaming news?
Gen 4 coming to Pokemon Go.
Wow. Who still plays that game?
Me.
He says there's like millions of people like, yeah, Gen 4 Pokemon.
Oh, here's the big news of the week. There's a report from Kotaku's Jason Schreier that Microsoft might be purchasing Obsidian Entertainment, the people who made Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Oh, boy.
They make Pillars of Eternity. They made Fallout New Vegas. That would be huge.
That would be massive for Microsoft.
And it's interesting because we both read Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, also authored by Jason Schreier. And in there, they've got a chapter about Pillars of Eternity. And it speaks about a deal that Obsidian and Microsoft had in 2012 to make an exclusive game called Storm Riders or something like that. Yeah. And Microsoft fucked them over. And Obsidian was super not happy. Yeah. So for this to be happening 6 years later is interesting.
Microsoft like, we're so sorry. Take our money.
But yeah, Microsoft is bolstering their first party prospects.
Oh my gosh. I think this gen they're like, cool, we've got Game Pass, everything, like that's fine. But next gen, I think they are going to come out swinging next gen.
I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
Very, very happy. Borderlands 2 is getting a VR mode in PSVR, which sounds fucking nauseating.
Colourful, nauseating.
Oh shit, we got screens for Resident Evil 2, the liquor.
Oh, man. Did you watch any of the gameplay?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh,
that is the most terrifying enemy for me. It is creepy as fuck. These brains on the outside.
Yeah, and he's got a long ass tongue.
No eyes. Good
I
Lord.
cannot wait for that game. January, I really think that might be a day one purchase for me.
Oh, I'm very excited. Oh yeah, this was other big Microsoft news. Microsoft announced Project xCloud, which will allow you to stream PC and console games to mobile devices.
Through the cloud.
Now, streaming is becoming a big thing because like Google's getting into it with Project Stream. People are busy playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey through Chrome at the moment, which is fairly interesting. Publishers have been talking about this. Microsoft obviously has been speaking about this. This seems like the future.
Yeah.
And Microsoft is poised to make this work because they just have to utilize all the Azure servers all around the world. All the infrastructures there. We were talking about this in a previous episode. Like, if streaming is the future, they are well ahead of everyone else.
No, definitely.
So, the good news for South African players is that we have Azure servers going live very soon in Cape Town and Johannesburg, so latency won't be an issue.
Do we have a date for that by any chance?
It will be apparently by the end of the year.
Because I have a feeling it was supposed to launch last year. I don't know if I'm thumbsucking that or...
People have to realize that Azure servers, like gaming, is just a secondary thought for them. They are mainly for, Microsoft's core businesses.
For business stuff, yeah.
But this is only launching in beta next year, and by then we should have Azure servers. I'm keen to see what the bandwidth limitations are. Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, latency won't be an issue, which is the chief concern in streaming games. So
I still don't know how it works. Sounds like like sorcery, but hey.
But like, hey, imagine like you sign up to Games Pass. You've got now 150 rand a month. You've got all of Xbox's exclusives.
Yeah, you've just got that Xbox streaming console.
Yeah, you just
the next gen, which hopefully will be like much cheaper because it's
got hardly any hardware in it.
Video. What do you say? Like a video?
Yeah, it's just like video encoding or stuff like that. Yeah, to help a bit of the encoding. And incredible stuff. Very curious to see that.
And then the next generation, everything just gets beamed to you wirelessly.
Yeah, you have smart glasses. It gets beamed into your eyeballs directly.
Just climb into bed. You're like, I'm going to play games. Not even moving my hands. I'll think what I want to do.
So yeah, that's news.
That's awesome. Oh, that last bit.
Hit me with them questions.
We have. Oh my gosh, let me load up some Twitter here and timestamp this.
Yo, God, I missed timestamping last week. I
laugh when you message me like, I've got a timestamp.
I fucking forgot, man. And I was just like, so that's why there were no segments last week because I looked at the hour and a half recording. I was like, I can't.
Nah.
I can't.
Where's my Twitter gone? There it is.
Into the ether where it deserves to be.
Ether. Okay, we have 5 questions, 4 from Meg, so let's fly through them. Okay.
Cool. There's actually 2 of them that I really like.
Okay, let's start from the top. He says, Caption Barbosa, what are the chances of you playing Tetris for charity? High, medium, low, or GTFO?
For charity?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd play it for charity, no problem. I'd be fucking bad at it, but I'd
be
100% play it for charity, yeah.
Okay, so chances are pretty high.
I would especially play Tetris Effect, that new one coming out soon.
When is that coming out? Do we know?
I watched gameplay the other day. I was like, fuck, I need this game in my life.
You're like, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, I still have to pick up Le Mans.
Do you understand? Yeah, Le Mans. Do you understand why when I was watching the gameplay, the person playing always kept the leftmost column empty? So he stacked, but he left 1 block's worth of column on the right empty, so that when he got a straight block,
you could drop
popped it down and knocked out 4 rows.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that really how Tetris is played?
I think so. But you don't have to play like that, but I think a lot of people use it as a strat. You stack up and then... Oh, you're talking about the straight line block? Yeah, I think...
So they leave that column completely open.
And they just sit and build on the left of it. I think it's a strat. I don't know. You don't have to play it like that.
Okay.
If you're like me, like, I'm going to make one row at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I'm bad at the game. Sorry, I'm tired.
So there's a high chance. Oh, yeah, we're recording early this morning. We forgot to mention. I arrived at 7:30. It was a great time.
I'm exhausted.
Me join the club. Next question. Is there a chance of a PS4 Slim Pro being made?
I highly doubt it.
Also doubt it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. We've got a PlayStation 1 Mini coming. You never know. Next gen, they're like, you missed the PlayStation 4 Pro. Here's a Mini. I doubt it.
I think it's, like, firstly, it needs more cooling. That's why it's bigger.
Yeah.
And then secondly, like, it would be strange for Sony to release another SKU this late in the cycle.
No, I don't think they would.
I highly doubt it.
Oh boy. Okay. Next question for me Mick says, how is gaming in Portugal compared to South Africa?
I really want to know this.
I don't actually know, because the only gaming stores I know of in Portugal, there's a place called Fnac.
Fnac.
F-N-A-C. Fnac.
Like knack, but
Fnac. Yeah, Fnac. Which is basically a store that has everything. I love going. Whenever I'm overseas, I go to Fnac, because it's like...
Oh, is this where you send me the photos of the Nintendo stuff?
No, and that Crash Bandicoot collectible.
God, I needed that. The Switch holder, fuck.
Yeah, well, Switch mobile device.
Oh my God. Put that next to my bed.
So Fnac is like, you can go there if you need to buy, I don't know, like a blender, or if you want to buy a book.
So it's like GameStop.
And it's got a whole gaming section as well. So I always love visiting, just see what they have, because they often have, like, the typical lineup here, some hard copies of games, accessories, but they often have random cool things. So like that, I sent Alessandro a photo of a Crash Bandicoot. How big? It is I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
pretty tall
with his arms
with his arms, and
and
it's like a device holder. But I think
cool.
it had functionality that you could like plug shit in and then it charges it or something. So there's stuff like that.
Stuff you wouldn't get here.
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily get here. But it's in terms of the actual gaming scene, I can't tell you. I don't know what esports is like there. How many gamers?
You didn't go investigate?
No, I didn't. Damn it! I'm going to hand in my journalistic license. Sorry,
come on.
Games are expensive there, though. But
only because that's the one thing I've heard is games are expensive.
But I don't know if that's because of our exchange rates or games or just general. No, it can't be because of our exchange rate. If it's like 50 or 60 euros a game, I think
what would be interesting to see is because Portugal has fucking atrocious internet because they've repealed net neutrality. So the shit that's happening in the States now, Portugal's had for years, where it's like each provider will bill you on what type of traffic
that is insane.
You're doing. So like you will get a social media bundle, and then you'll have to pay €5 extra if you want to watch YouTube or
oh my gosh,
shit like that. So I'm interested to see how that impacts their gaming scene, like with big downloads.
That's hectic. Jeez,
it's fucking gross.
Hang on, I just found a photo on my phone. I did take a photo. They had the Nintendo Classic Mini there.
Oh yeah.
€60, which is how much was it here? Like $1,000.
Yeah.
So that's what, like 1,300, 1,400 rand.
Yeah, the exchange, it's like 17 now to the euro.
I don't know if that's affordable there, if it's just because of our exchange rates, it's like a rip-off. And then the Super Nintendo Mini, €90.
90? What?
So expensive.
No, fuck off. No ways.
Yeah.
No.
There's this cool little car charger.
That looks like a Mario block dildo.
It's a car charger.
That
25
that is
euros.
literally what it looks like.
Well,
It looks like a Mario block.
let me zoom in.
Oh boy, you're not helping this at all.
Okay, never mind. Nothing happened. Yeah, but the actual gaming scene, I have no idea. Okay. They do have gaming stores here. Yeah. So
I'd love to visit that store. The last time I was in Portugal was 2008.
Man, you gotta go. Go to Porto. It's great.
Shit, it's been 10 years.
I bought the Champions Amiibo from Breath of the Wild.
Oh, you bought them there?
I bought them from Fnac when I was there in December. Fnac.
I still need those.
Lenska and I love just shouting Fnac. Fnac you. Last question from Meg says he just bought a PS4 Slim.
Well done.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congrats.
And he's currently playing Uncharted 4 and 4.5, aka Lost Legacy. Yeah,
very good games.
What early PlayStation exclusives do you recommend I delve into? Well,
easy.
You have so many to choose from.
Bloodborne.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's not so early.
You want only early exclusives?
We'll give you exclusives you don't have. Bloodborne, Horizon,
God of War, Spider-Man,
all recent ones. What did the PS4 have as exclusives beginning-wise? I know Bloodborne was a huge one.
I suppose it was just Uncharted. No, Uncharted 4 came like a few years later, I guess.
Ratchet and Clank, the remake of the first one.
Yeah.
Which is really good. I'm trying to think of all their first-party studios.
You know what's happening now.
Last Guardian.
The Last Guardians.
Fuck, let me
Last Guardian.
look.
I mean, Migs will know because he listens to the show. The Last Guardian's like a very painful game to play, but inexplicably it's worth playing.
Yeah. 30 best PS4 exclusives of all time.
Oh my.
Let's use this. This is probably going to be like a bunch of...
Oh boy, knowledge is power.
Definitely
Knack. You should totally play...
Drawn to Death.
Why is that even on there?
List? Okay,
the Order 1886. Was that a PS4 game?
It was.
I completely forgot.
You could pick it up for very cheap now, and I think for what it's worth it when it's cheap. Yeah. It's not a great game, but if you can pick it up for like $150, yeah.
No, it's bound to... Oh man.
Bound's out on PC, I think, though. I don't know.
Knack.
Fucking hell, who made this list?
Everybody's golf.
Oh, Infamous First Light. Very good game.
Infamous First Light. I still need to play that.
I really enjoyed that, yeah. Matterfall's not that great. Killzone Shadowfall, you can skip, I think. I think it's fine.
I played that. I played that with my brother.
It's entirely fine.
Yeah. It was fun co-op. There's some nice pew-pew.
Yeah, good pew-pew.
The City of Final Fantasy.
The fighting Final Fantasy game.
What? What is this list? Infamous Second Son
again.
Drive
Club. If you're into racing, that's actually been improved drastically since it launched. So
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, fucking phenomenal.
The Last Guardian. Painful game to play, but so worth it. Gran Turismo Sport. Gravity Rush 2.
Not a fan of Gravity Rush at all.
Oh my gosh.
Not a fan. It makes me nauseous.
We should play it in VR.
Oh, Jesus.
Can you imagine? Uncharted, which
Lost
he's playing
Legacy.
Until
Dawn is really good.
I still need to play that.
Really good.
I want to play that with Lenska.
And if you've been keeping up on PS Plus, it was free a while back.
I missed it.
Detroit Become You. I don't like David Cage, so...
Cavid Dage. Shadow of the Colossus.
Yes, the remake's really good. Look how sad that Colossus looks.
Oh my gosh. He's like...
And he's just being stabbed in the head.
Play me. Bloodborne, yes.
Still my favorite PS4 exclusive.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Uncharted 4. Yeah. It's Marvel Spider-Man.
God of War.
Must be God of War.
Okay.
Cool, so we nailed it.
That's quite a...
But it does show that Sony's exclusives lately have been far better than they were. Yeah.
But I mean... You could probably pick up Horizon Zero Dawn now for dirt cheap. I mean, I picked it up on sale with the DLC for like $300.
Yeah. I see it going for that pretty often. Yeah.
So good.
And Bloodborne as well, I think, with its DLC is like $300.
I had Bloodborne on PS Plus, so I must... I'm going to play that. Maybe when I'm done with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Ooh, please.
Because I'm not going to get Spider-Man from not with the DLC coming out. Okay, last question. John Michael says your favorite fighting games.
Oh God. Super Smash Bros.
As we've established, Alessandro hates fighting games, apparently.
Super Smash Bros. It's the only one
Smash Bros. Is
I'm not even
so
good at. Like, I can't say I'm good because, like, when I was in San Francisco visiting people at GameSpot, we played Smash Bros. And I got fucking annihilated.
Yeah, I play Smash Bros. For fun. I've never looked at it and be like, how will I play this as a competitive fighting game?
Nope.
Because then when people get serious, like, okay, items off. You play on Final Destination, which is that level with one platform. That's it. This is a fighting game now.
Fuck no. Me, I just want to be Kirby floats in the air and press down special. And
that's how you win games. It's my same strategy as well. Yeah. I can't hit you when you're like a metal block. I mean, come on.
It's bullshit.
Kirby. Super Smash Bros. Out in December.
Yeah.
Day one
so
purchase. Goddamn.
So excited.
I need to start saving for all these games I want. Oh my gosh. That's ready December and January. And a wedding, yeah.
In like 5 months.
Who needs money for weddings? I mean, come on, you know.
What's fighting games?
Super Smash is a great one. I really love Tekken. Like, I have such a soft spot for Tekken.
Okay.
Purely because I think it's the first game I owned on PlayStation 1. I played Tekken 2, like, religiously. A lot of Tekken 2. And then a couple of years later, Tekken 3, which is the one everyone seems to remember because I think
Tekken 3 was really well known.
It took Tekken 2 and it just made it way faster.
Was that the one where Heihachi threw Kazuya in the volcano when he was a kid?
Probably. I can't remember.
He's a terrible father.
Yeah, he's a dangerous dad. I mean, come on.
Throwing kids into volcanoes.
Tekken, and I have a really soft spot for Mortal Kombat as well.
Yeah. NetherRealms games I can fuck with.
Yeah, they're really cool. And Mortal Kombat's the typical fighting game where you don't have to have played it. You know that the moves are going to be like down, forward, punch or something. And Tekken's similar in that whatever you do, you're going to have some move. You can be like forward, punch. You know you're going to get some like slightly more powerful punch.
I feel like I can understand Mortal Kombat far more than any other fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing with Tekken though is a lot easier in my opinion not even in my opinion. I think just we all know it's easier to string combos together. You literally just button mash and it's like, whoa, I could do esports because I'm so good at it.
Especially if you're Eddie Goro.
Yeah, you just push kick.
And he just fucking dances.
That was bullshit in Tekken 3.
People pick complete Eddie. Bullshit.
Oh my gosh. And it's like, kick. Oh, you did. Sorry, man. Yeah. And like, I don't know, games that require actual effort like Street Fighter.
Fuck no. Or like Marvel vs. Capcom.
I'm like, yeah, like I appreciate them, but I don't enjoy them purely because I can't pick it up and just be good at it. You know?
I must say that Dragon Ball FighterZ is an incredibly complex fighter, but it has like an auto combo system that lets you pull off, well, not like one button, now you're doing a mad combo. It's like you can simplify its combos where it feels almost like character action, so like a Bayonetta.
Okay.
So you're stringing together button presses, but not super worried about direction.
Okay, that's quite cool.
And it makes it really fun and flashy. So apparently there's a game, I think it's called Cross Tag. It's got like, it's made by Arc System as well, and it's got like characters from Persona and Ruby Red and stuff like that. Yeah. And apparently it's really accessible as an introduction fighter. So I've been wanting to try that.
Yeah, but I know John Michael's saying like, why do none of you say anything about Soul Calibur? I don't know. You play Soul Calibur.
About Soul.
Whoa. Don't unsubscribe.
I'm kidding. There's actually lots of fighting games coming out. So there's Soul Calibur, there's Dead or Alive 6 early next year.
I also need to play Injustice.
Yeah, I love Mortal Kombat, but I'm not a huge fan of Injustice.
Yeah.
Because there's no fatalities, man. What's the point?
Yeah. What's the point?
There's also a rumor going around that Capcom's busy trying to rebrand Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. You know, the complete failure.
They're trying to rebrand it
into Marvel vs. Capcom 4 and trying to change a lot of its systems.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
We'll see about that.
It's trying to beat a dead horse. It's already dead.
You can't beat a dead horse. What is this?
So, yeah, but I am very, very, very excited for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, man. December. Is it December like 6th or something? 7th, 8th?
I think 16th or something.
6th? Oh, man. On the public
We need to buy
holiday.
that and play that.
I will 100% play that game.
Very excited.
That's a game I'm pretty sure I'll buy day one.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to review it because Jeff hates Smash.
What? Jeff's a monster. It's
because I beat him at E3 in Smash. That's why he hates it.
You play? Oh wait, at E3. I was like, you played it at Rage?
No,
I didn't know it was. Yeah, that's
fucking
cool.
Trashed him.
Yeah. you probably had better items.
The only game I can beat him in a fighting game. So good. It felt really good.
It's gonna, and everyone is here. Oh,
and everyone is here.
Except Waluigi.
Yeah, good. Fuck him. Who cares about him?
Goddamn Waluigi.
I'm half expecting him to be announced just before.
He is going to be announced. 100% confirmed. You heard it here first. If they don't announce him, then I don't know. They're just going to lose so much goodwill. You know, with all the Waluigi fans, or one of them. The dude who works, what's his name? Brandon, yeah.
Just him. Just him.
He's like, no, this Waluigi hating podcast. What is this? Yeah, I think that's all.
Thank you so much for your questions, especially Megs.
All of the questions.
If you want to get in touch with us, you can tweet us at Checkpoint Chat on Twitter. You can email us on checkpointchatpodcast@gmail.com, or you can leave us a message on our Facebook page, which hopefully hasn't been hacked. Facebook.com/checkpointchat.
Yeah.
Send us questions any time of the week. You don't have to ask us.
Anytime.
You don't have to wait for us to prompt you. Yeah, all day, every day.
You can even WhatsApp me if you really want.
You can slide into our DMs.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
Dude.
Although there was a message we got a while ago that you showed me the other day. I was like,
oh shit.
That happened like a month ago.
I know.
It's like, oops.
Who's it from? It's from someone DM'd us.
Starts with a C.
Said something about talking about sponsorship.
Ooh.
So we'll see.
Francesinhas.
Give us francesinhas. We'll definitely give you it.
Yeah. I take payments.
But yeah, so we haven't ignored you. I just only saw your message very late. So sorry.
Fucking Twitter admin.
Yeah.
Bad at his job. Yeah.
Although when I hand over the Twitter to you, you put typos in our tweets. So I don't know.
And the thing is, like, I was going to fix it, but then Glenn retweeted it. I was like, fuck. You know.
Like, tune in for our special quest, Glenn.
It was a quest.
It was a quest.
We endeavored on a quest to explain Destiny.
Quest. Yeah. It was great. It
was good.
That's it. So, and if you do like what you hear, don't be shy to give us whether you like or don't like what you hear, just give us a review.
Give us a rating. Give us a rating if your service supports it.
Give us a rating and be like, yeah, this is shit, or this was the shit. You know, big distinction there. We want to hear either one. So.
According to our stats tracking, most people are listening via RSS feeds, which is awesome. Please don't stop. But if you are listening on an RSS feed and you happen to have like an Apple device or Anchor or whatever, just go there and leave a review, even though it's not on your RSS feed.
Yeah,
we super appreciate it.
Well, I love chocolate. We'll end on that.
I love 5 stars.
Oh, sorry. Whoa, 5 star. I wasn't even getting it. It's so unrelated.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 28 of Checkpoint Chat. We'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye.
No, wait, before we leave.
Oh, fuck.
We hit an hour and a half and you thought we wouldn't make it.
Oh.
Now we can leave. Bye.
Okay, bye.